You alright? What? Waiting? How long have I been waiting? Tell you about bloody waiting. Been waiting hours. Days. 3 days. Okay, exaggerated a little bit on the 3 days. Not quite 3 days, but you know, feels like 3 bloody days. My husband, he does my bleeding head in. Every day this week he's said to me, "You're too much, you are, you're too much." I mean, what's too much? I don't even know what too much is. I said to him, "You say that to me one more time. I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to pack my bags, I'm going to get in the car, and I'm going to go." Took the cat out for a walk and he says I'm too much, so I went upstairs. Didn't quite pack anything because, you know, I ain't got a car, I don't drive, so I can't go anywhere, so I just thought I'd come and sit here at this bus stop and wait. Wait. See if he come check up on me. He hasn't. You don't much, do you? Is it 'cause you're old? Saw your bus pass. Are you deaf? You look deaf. I mean, I don't quite know what deaf looks like, but you know, you look like you could be deaf. Oh, earlier on, right, this woman, right weirdo she were. You meet them all at this bus stop, don't you? Right weirdo comes over here, harping on at me about how hard her life is. How hard her life is. I says, you want to try living with someone that tells you every day that you're too much? That's an hard life. So anyway, she comes over. Doris. Her name's not Doris, I just made that up, you know. She looked like a bit of a Doris. Had blonde hair like Doris Day, so I thought, you know, we'll go with Doris. She comes over, moaning. Moaning at me. Got such a hard life. My husband's an alcoholic, you know, goes down the pub on a Sunday dinner time and has 2 pints and is an alcoholic bloody holic. Telling me about some cat that likes to piss all over her petunias. Like I give a shit about petunias, like I give a shit about cats. I don't even like cats. No gardening. Wayne! Wayne! Oh, it's alright, she's deaf. Oh. Says it's not Wayne. It's not Wayne, that. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it, though, waiting for a bus, you know, not quite knowing where you're going to go. Of course, you do know where you're going to go, because it's got a number on front of the bus, hasn't it, telling you where you're going to go, but it's nice to imagine that you're going somewhere nice. I should really get a car. Oh, here's our Paul. I'll be off. Oh, don't be talking to none of those weirdos, especially that Doris. What you say, Paul? Or did you see Wayne? This is good. This is real good, Dr. Law. No, I don't need to sit down, thank you. You dragged me off my ward, away from my patients that need me. Don't you dare make this about her, okay? You dragged me away from my patients to tell me this. Well, if you hadn't noticed, Dr. Law, I'm a little bit understaffed right now on a ward of 22 very sick children, half of which are not going to make it to see Christmas. I do not need to sit down. I am working day in, day out to make sure that those kids are getting the health care that they need. I do not need rest. I do not need to take time off. I need to be on that ward with the people that don't make this about her, okay? I have just sat and watched a mother cradle her 3-year-old son as he slipped through her hands because we could no longer provide any more health care that he needed. I then had to call a single father who cannot be at his daughter's bedside because he has to be at home working to put a roof over her head, thinking that she's going home tomorrow, Dr. Law, and she is not going home tomorrow. And then there's my daughter, who is fighting for her life because you and your team cannot help me find the answers that I need. Now, I am not stressed. I do not need to sit down. I am a mother. I know what it feels like to be one of those parents down there, okay, Dr. Law? And I am not leaving that ward. Is that understood? I'm not asking you to prioritise. I just want to know if my daughter's going to be one of those kids that doesn't get to open her Christmas presents. Now, if you don't mind, I have better places to be other than at home. Don't tell me to sit down. What? No.